Good morning. It's Tuesday, July 14th, and you're watching AGORACOM TV. My name is Jim Aaron, and I'll be your host for today. I have 4 stories for you today. Our first one comes from China Advanced Construction Materials, or China ACM. They trade on the OTC BB on the symbol CADC. They're announcing today a reduction in their corporate tax rate to 15% from 25% and a 2-year extension on their VAT tax, the VAT credits of 6%. China ACM, basically, they're going to be saving about $1 million a year on this corporate tax change because this is a result of having been awarded an enterprise high-tech certificate within the People's Republic of China. A number of government departments have already adjusted their rates, and the taxation department now has given their approval as well. They also are announcing that they have been approved for the 6% value-added tax credit, extending its prior credit for an additional 2 years. The VAT credit shows up on their financial statements under other subsidy income, and that is accounted for $1.2 million in fiscal 2008 and $1.3 million through the third quarter of fiscal 2009. China ACM is a leading provider of ready-mix concrete and related materials in China. They last traded at $2.50. Their 52-week high and low, $3.90 to $1.01. They have a market cap of $26 million. China ACM is an AGORACOM client for full disclosure purposes. Please do your own due diligence on this one. They trade on the OTC BB under symbol CADC. Our second story from the OTC today comes from China Energy Recovery. It won a waste heat recovery system contract from a Fortune Global 500 Marubeni's joint venture in Jiangsu province. China Energy Recovery trades on the OTC BB under symbol CGYV. And they're announcing a contract to design and manufacture a waste heat recovery system for a new 300,000-ton annual capacity sulfuric acid plant of Waxi Zhenyu Chemical, a joint venture between Marubeni, a Japanese Fortune Global 500 company, and Waxi Sulfuric Acid, a leading sulfuric acid producer in Jiangsu province. The contract value amounts to about $730,000 US. China Energy Recovery last traded at $1.39. They have a market cap of $41.61 and a range of $10.01 to 82 cents. Moving on to the Canadian markets this morning, Evolving Gold trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under symbol EVG, and for our friends in Europe under Frankfurt Stock Exchange symbol of EV7. Evolving Gold this morning intersects 67.1 meters at 10.8 grams per ton of gold at Rattlesnake Hills. Evolving Gold is an AGORACOM client for full disclosure purposes. Please do your own due diligence on this company. But they're announcing an update on the definition drilling of its Rattlesnake Hills bulk tonnage gold deposit in Wyoming. Here are the highlights. Drill hole RSC 020 intersected 67.1 meters at 10.8 grams per ton of gold, including 36.6 meters at 16.8 grams per ton of gold. The 36.6 meter interval also contains 12.2 meters at 9.3 grams per ton of gold and a single 1.5 meter intersection of 155 grams per ton of gold. The aggregate composite inclusive of the halo gold mineralization is 185.5 meters at 4.29 grams per ton of gold. The company is very well funded with approximately $60 million in treasury to aggressively explore this project. Here is a quote from the President and Chief Geologist Quinton Hennig. Rattlesnake has many geological similarities to the Cripple Creek deposit in Colorado, where over 20 million ounces were mined from high-grade underground operations, and where Anglo Ashanti is currently mining the Halo gold mineralization in an open pit with a cutoff of approximately 0.25 grams per ton of gold. The relationship of high-grade gold mineralization as an overprint on a much larger zone of Halo gold mineralization is typical of the alkalic gold systems. Evolving Gold last traded at 45 cents. They have a 52-week range of 61 cents to 14 cents and a market cap of $38 million. Our last story today comes from Underworld Resources. They trade on the TSX Venture Exchange symbol of UW. They're intersecting 9.2 grams per ton of gold over 31.2 meters at the White Gold property. Here are the highlights. Hole number WD0943, 106 meters, averaging 2.29 grams per ton of gold. Hole WD0944, 56.1 meters, averaging 3.91 grams per ton of gold. And WD0947, 31.2 meters, averaging 9.2 grams per ton of gold. Underworld Resources last traded at $1.68. They have a 52-week range of $2.64 to 13 cents and a market value of $41.3 million. We have a couple of halts for you today. Our first comes from Blackbird Investments. They trade on the venture exchange symbol of BBI.P. They are halted pending news this morning. And our second halt is from Providence Capital Corp. Their venture exchange symbol is PV.P. They are halted pending news as well. Please join us again tomorrow for some more great small cap news.